SPI is a global sales training, technology, and analytics company. For nearly 30 years, we've helped some of the world's largest and most successful companies to implement sales process and methodologies and develop skills necessary to grow predictable, profitable sales. Independent research conducted by the Aberdeen Group shows that SPI clients consistently report 8% higher sales quota achievement, 16% higher average selling price, and 8% faster time to productivity. We've been named a top sales training company by trainingindustry.com for 11 years straight and Selling Power 8 years straight. Most recently, we were recognized by CIO Magazine as one of the 100 most sophisticated big data companies for our work in talent analytics. We have global resources to meet the needs of multinational corporations. No client is too big or too complex for us. We help clients solve numerous sales challenges, such as creating demand, winning deals, growing accounts, and managing performance, and develop sales talent from new hire to top performer. We tailor our solutions to meet your unique needs, situation, and cultural nuances. Through innovative solutions such as SPI One, we help you get results fast and with minimal risk and lower cost. Whether you just need training to shore up a weakness or a full-scale transformation, your SPI consultant and our client success team will guide you step by step through the entire process. You will sleep soundly, knowing that you have one of the world's most experienced partners in your corner. Hear what some of our clients, people just like you, have to say about us.
We went through a rigorous selection process in selecting the right partner that we had in mind for driving that commercial excellence and for really transforming our sales function. What we did was we went to training industries and we kind of picked from that top list a number of providers, sales training providers, and we compared kind of the offering. And at the end we choose between, we invited a number of candidates that we considered the more innovative providers, and SPI was among those. We choose also niche players. And then we went to candidates that we knew already in our industry, which we would consider the more conventional or traditional providers. I mean, among the fact that obviously the rating was the highest, there's one element that really sticks in my mind of why we choose SPI. SPI was by far much more credible because SPI was the company that was really living in that RFP process what they were teaching, and that was very, very impressive to see. SPI has certainly been a training provider, but I think the involvement of SPI and the impact has been much bigger and reached far beyond being a training provider. SPI has, for us now, become a real partner in the transformation. SPI is the partner we turn to when we need to make adjustments, when we have bigger changes to do, if we need to adjust to our market conditions, when we had a merger to do, and integrating other methodologies and making sure that the handovers and the integration was kind of always adapted and updated. And so in short, I think SPI has been the perfect partner for us to continue that journey that in the end never ends.
So our journey with Sales Performance International started about 3 years ago. So about 3 years ago, we were faced with some pretty aggressive growth expectations. So we wanted to take a proactive approach and evaluate how we could get ahead of the game. One of these issues involved double-digit growth in our sales projections in the next year. After an exhaustive search of many vendors, we selected Sales Performance International as our partner because of their ability to have the experience to lead us through the process and the flexibility to work to make this process our own. So I'm happy to say after that first year, yes, we were able to accomplish our goal of double-digit growth. So as I'm sure you can imagine, nothing stays the same. Each year, our goals increase. So we have been able to stay in line with our growth. Tailoring the program to physio-control was a key objective of ours. And so what we were able to accomplish was looking at the elements that fit and then designing those within an objective that we had of making this a physio-control way of selling. Part of our own internal branding was to make this something that would last above and beyond just the implementation. So we put the biggest and greatest minds of our company together and came up with our branding, which is LEAD, Listen, Evaluate, Align, and Deliver, which we felt really comprised the elements of solution selling. At Physio-Control, we have 3 primary business units, or market segments. These include hospital, pre-hospital, and workplace and community. It was critical that we tailor this to each division or business unit so that they would have tools that they could apply immediately post-training. We worked with Sales Performance International to build 3 specific sets of tools so that each team member would have a set of tools reflecting how they would communicate with their customers. That's a great question. It was so critical that we employ multiple parts of our business into the program for success. Let me start by saying that our sales executives were the key sponsors in this and driving it. And this was not only from a sales perspective. It started with our president and CEO, our vice president of sales, vice president of marketing, and vice president of service. And each of those teams were an integral part of our training. Upon implementation, we had all of those teams interspersed with our sales team members. And the outcome that we gained from that was that each team was able to collaborate and have mutual gain as a result of the training. We knew from the beginning that this would be a global initiative. We decided to start in Pan America. However, we wanted to expand this into Europe shortly after. One of the main challenges we had was delivering the program in multiple languages. Fortunately, SPI has offices in Europe as well as multiple facilitators who speak multiple languages. The benefit to us is that we were able to offer the program as our own lead solution selling, but in the local languages, which really resulted in a strong uptick or uptake in each team member's response.
I'm the Senior Manager of Sales Development and Execution. Under me is peripheral vascular, vascular access, and oncology surgery, and we have training managers for all of those divisions. We were looking for a standardized message across all 3 franchises, and we needed a company that really had the infrastructure and the support and the tools that would be able to be customized to each of our franchises. So we looked at different companies and different vendors and really liked how SPI was able to tailor the tools to each individual franchise and really customize it for our sales team. As part of investing in the sales force, first we implemented sales process, and then in addition to that we developed a certification program for our sales team for advanced training. And with that, we included some of SPI's tools, which included the evidence-based selling methodology in their e-learning courses, which was very well received, and it's something that our sales force definitely benefited from. First of all, we definitely have seen more consistent messaging across our sales force. We've been able to take the tools and build them into field coaching reports and other tools that we use to make sure the messaging is consistent. We're also using it within our Salesforce.com launch and using some of the terminology as part of the sales process. Also, we have seen, because of the investment in the sales force through sales process and the certification program, a decrease in our turnover rate, which at its high was in the 44% range, and now we're down around 11%.
Please contact us to speak with a sales performance expert who can help you.